Welcome back to Mr. Pandaria. We're in the briny mucky muck. And, yeah, we got loads of stuff that we can get. I did a little bit of catching up earlier, trying to figure out what it was I was doing before I left. And, just let's get straight back into it. I had a phenomenal time in Germany and France. More Germany than France, I think. I loved where we were. It's a really, really beautiful part of Germany. I also learnt a couple of very interesting things whilst we were there. Number one, my GP has been giving me the wrong ADHD medication for about 6 months. Which basically means I've been fucking on the struggle bus for a valid reason. Number two, I learned that there is a north and a south side of Germany. The north side is a lot more modern, almost industrial. Mostly because the Brits, during the war, beat the ever-loving shit out of it. Bombed it, really. So, they had to do a lot of post-war reconstruction. And some of the reconstruction they did was gorgeous. Really, really pretty. We got to see a lot of very beautiful architecture. Red brick, Gothic. Yeah, just utterly, utterly beautiful. Got a little bit sunburned as well, which is good and bad. My arm tattoos are not happy about it. But yeah. I also got a tattoo before I left, which is something that I shall never ever be doing ever again. I was walking with a bit of a limp and a lot of pain. It was just in my inner upper thigh, basically. It was a squirrel portrait, like a medieval knight squirrel, with a beautiful kind of frame. Really, really pretty. And I absolutely adore it. He's my little guy. And, yeah, it's fantastic. What's this? Oh. Oh, yeah, those. Yeah. So, yeah, I had an absolutely fantastic time, but I'm exhausted still. I didn't really sleep very well. It was only about a time difference of about an hour. But I was sharing a room, and that doesn't usually do my brain very good. So I kind of struggled in that sense. But overall, I had a fantastic time, and I'm already planning a personal trip with my partner. I'm going to show them almost all that I saw, or as much as I saw, but maybe slightly more. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I've had a shift at work already, and it's been rough. Yeah, it's never an easy coming back from a holiday back to work. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it, still doing okay. Other than that, it's just been you know. I had all these pre-done, obviously, as you probably could tell. Previous 4 episodes were all done in the space of like 3-4 days. And I don't know whether you could tell, I'm a little bit wobbly with my voice. We did so much singing that we kind of ruined our voices slightly. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, we were supposed to be taking it easy in between. We did one festival and then we did the next one immediately after. Which I wouldn't recommend. Simply because it was a lot of work. I thought normal, a 9-to-5 shift was difficult, but balancing energy over the course of that time almost broke me. And I did not do particularly well. In fact, on the last day that we were in France, I don't remember getting back to our hotel room. There's a gap of about 6 hours that are not accounted for in my head because I just don't know what happened. A little bit scary. So, I had a gig earlier this afternoon, well, about 2:30, and I could feel myself already slipping. Songs that I knew I could do, I could hear a definite difference in my own voice, and that's, to me, quite scary. Because, for the most part, I know, my warm-up was fine. Everything else was fine. It was just that. So it's a little bit like, shit, what am I doing wrong? Am I still not recovered? Did I overdo it? There we go. This should be the last Falls Cap. For that, I don't quite know yet, but I will find out soon. There we go. Working for a living. That is Herbalism at 600. Let's get up here very quickly. We're at Zen Master for both Inscription and Herbalism. Let's get out of here. We now are going to do what we should have done. Wait a sec. No, we weren't. Were we? I can't remember. Oh dear, what was I going to do? I was going to see if I could start it early or do dungeons. So we'll fly into the Shrine of the 7 Stars. That way we can get a portal back to Stormwind. I said Orgrimmar there. Yeah. Either way, nice to be back. I want to be back in Germany. Beer. The German beer. Oh my god. Right. So that was where I was going with my meds. So I've had the wrong meds for a long, long time. And my provider, who I went with for a diagnosis of ADHD and autism, and my GP have not been talking to each other and been going back and forth, going, oh no, he's yours, he's yours, he's yours. And so I've... Hello, what's this? Nope. Okay. I guess I am. So I thought that because of my medication, my very specific medication, I couldn't drink alcohol. It was kind of... It wasn't easy. Well, it wasn't easy. It was actively not nice. Yeah, let's try that. It would mess with my head, really. I think that's the best way of saying it. It would mess with my head. However, turns out, because I had the wrong meds, it hasn't been messing with my head. It's just the beer. The stuff that I've been drinking in the UK has been so bad. But the stuff in Germany has been amazing. And I had no problems with any of it. Oh.
I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
It was really nice. There was a lot of very nice beer that I had whilst I was over there. And all of it made me feel really good. There was no hangover at all. It was all just lovely. I'm getting stalled. The food was phenomenal. We were very well taken care of there. It was basically, where we were in Bremen, there was a Beck's factory just across the river. And every day we'd get, at least per group, a crate of Beck's. However, we found that a lot of other groups were not going through their crate. So we were gently topping up our crate with other people's crates. And it made for some very interesting and memorable times. I will say that. I have a lot of good memories from that. And some gorgeous pictures as well, which I'm very happy with. Now, here I am, gonna try and figure out what it was we were supposed to be doing. I remember we wanted to get to 600 with Herbalism, but I simply ran out of time before I had to upload. Yes, I remember this now. I had to get the upload sorted before I left, and it was the night before. So I could either upload or not. And that would have made things worse. So, yes. Accept the dark portal, we will in just a smidge. I think what we were going to do was do dungeons, solo dungeons, and grind out the XP we needed in order to get to 90. We'll see if we can accept the dark portal. I don't think we will be able to, but it's worth a go. Cool. Eastern Plaguelands, Nagran, Borean Tundra, Hyjal, Uldum. Your level is too low. However, we could do Uldum. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Uldum. We've always wanted to do Uldum. 83 to 90, no problem. Alright. There is a portal over there. I think what I'll do is we'll see how we go. Actually, whilst I've still got this in my head, let's get rid of some of this extra stuff. Songs of the Veil, Vials of Tiger Blood, Zoo's Watch supplies. I don't think we're going to need any of that.
Need help?
That we can do here. Oh. A lot of cloth. Okay. Some of them, I will take that. Peon Sleep Potion, I'll take that. Feline Ore, I'll take that. What have we got in here? Nothing. In here, nothing. In there. also nothing. Oh.
Be careful.
Oh, right. No. Let's also find the inscription trainer. It may be that we can't upgrade our inscription until we are a higher level. You.
Light be with you.
Yep, alright, we're stuck at 600. That's fine. That's fine. Let's make our way over to Uldum then. And then we got random. Is it Arrow Twilight? What we got going on? A dungeon finder event. 110 max, a special event dungeon. Okay. Oh wait. Right. So we got. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Cataclysm, heroic dungeons, which will get us that. Hour of Twilight, which is that. But we get loads of XP there. Ooh. Get more XP for doing a Cataclysm dungeon and a heroic dungeon. That's interesting. Okay. Alrighty, Roo. Oh, what have we got there? Worm man. No, we'll leave that alone. Okay, cool. Uldum Vortal. My thinking now, if we can level in Uldum and enjoy leveling in Uldum, we'll keep leveling in Uldum. If I get to the end of this and I go, this is going to take fucking ages and I'm not enjoying it, then I will sack it off, do some off-camera dungeons to get the most XP out of it. In this case, it's probably going to be Cataclysm heroic dungeons. And then get us ready for 90, or get as high as 90 for next week. That reminds me. Pretty duff. Okay. So we're at Ramkahen, which we shouldn't be able to see yet. So everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. We're not quite here yet. And so keep those eyes closed. So, the Cataclysm Heroic, I do that, is Hour of Twilight, specifically Hour of Twilight. Do we get anything good from them? Oh, sorry, Dungeons, Cataclysm, Hour of Twilight. Only these three. Stalks of Corruption, which is a good staff. A dagger, which is a bit tentacly. Banner of False Virtue, which is quite pretty. Or Mantle of False Virtue, I do like that. Cloak of Subtle Light, and a Chilbane belt. Okay, what about literally anything else? Into Heroic. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. Dead Mines. Dead Mines? Really? That's Cataclysm? Okay. End Time. End Time a raid? What's up there? Oh, never mind. Ready. Touchdown.
You need something?
Adara. We are. Accompany the caravan into Uldum. Hop on, and we'll skip the cutscene.
How
And
are
we're
you?
locked up.
See you later.
Nice, we managed to make it out. skip that one as well. No? Giving this prince little last your tribe with any sense left as a reward for giving this prince a doom. Grant you something. Your weak has failed you. Your flawed race succumbed to the curse of flesh. Lord Deathwing's gift makes you perfect again. Oh shit. Yeah, lovely rain going on in a desert. That doesn't happen very often. And Ewan, smoke in their eyes. And Cavan the Callous. Let's plans. Alright, off we go. A key, bit of armor, bit more armor. You know me, I'm a sucker for ejection stuff, and this is always just such a pretty place. To burn some bales of hay as well. Do that soon. Now that the German trip is done, I need to start getting my shit ready for end of the month, going back to Appingedam in the Netherlands. Which I'm very, very excited for. Don't know what that was, but that's okay. Your target is dead. Oh, right now. There we go, that's better. Yes. Very exciting. It will be the full year of being with our Shani group as well. Of me being with the Shani group, I should say. So it's quite exciting, quite nerve-wracking. I've got a couple of solo gigs over there as well. It's going to be very fun. It means, though, I'm not getting that much work done. But it does mean I'll have a little bit more time to do stupid stuff. Like work on some music. That sort of thing. I say stupid stuff, I love doing this, it's great. Of hay. The eggs, that's a bale of hay over in that corner surrounded by enemies. There's one. Also have the tattoo convention, which I'm performing at twice over the weekend, which will be nice. There we are. I'm also hoping to get something done, which should be good, nice fun. Yeah, exciting stuff. Very busy boy. I'm trying my very best. There's that. Smoke in their eyes. And bird.
How are you?
There's your armor. Prince Nadu. Escape the lost city. We'll get the royal reward. Oh, nice. 200 gold. And badge of honor. Turn down the merchant reward. Increase your round rep. Okay. Ooh. That depends entirely. I got like 4 or 5 grand. I'd say maybe the rep. What's the likelihood that... Okay, what would we use the reputation for? We've got exalted with the Pearlfin Jinyu. Ramcan. 1,000, so we'll still be neutral in Ramcan. Let's just go for the money. Cool. How many of these do we have? High Council's decision. No obliteration, the Dark Pharaoh. These obelisks are trying to kill us. The Furrier Charnots and promises. We'll try our best to do as many of these as we can. Speak to Nomad Teneth at the Tatric Grounds, Sun Priestess, Alison Seal of the Sun King. Okay. That's a lot of words I can't read very well. Speak to Prince Nadoon at the trade post. I could do that one at least. You are an innkeeper, but I can't put my home thing to you. Get rid of some of these as well. Silkwood cuffs. We don't need that. 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 So we're from in there. Scribe scroll of wisdom. Starlight ink. We don't need that. We're not. Oh, somewhere veil, right? Scroll. I don't know about that yet, but we'll come back to it. Nah. We don't need that. Just no. No. Delete that. We'll take the money. Okay, that I could do. Right, let's do that here. Learn origami beetles, which is kind of cool. Get the royal reward. Open the scroll. Oh no, that's make the scroll. Gotcha. That can get to fuck. That can get to fuck. Song of the Veil. I don't think so. Don't think so. Violet Tiger Blood and that. None of that we'll need. Right. Oh, can I make it my home location? I cannot, so we'll skip that. We'll leave the building. Off we go. Cool. Let's carry on. Is this because it's in the old state? I swear there were 2 states for this. Where would you be? That's a dig site. Usually there's something that says, hey, do you want to see this as it was? And, you know, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I don't know. No idea. Let's keep going until we... Cinderbloom. What happens if we try and get that, actually? That's grey, so nothing. Relics of the Sun King, and this. The Bandit Warlord. Yeah, it's an upgrade. Let's do it anyway. Alright, speak with you. Say that. Okay. Drain 8 Venom Blood Scorpids. That's a Venom Blood Scorpid. Kill it. Use the antidote vial on its corpse. Right, okay. Right, we'll loot you. Use the antidote. Nice. Okay, you have something of value. Oh, that reminds me. I did see that one of the other private servers that I use for normal, up-to-date content. In fact, I used it for the Help episode that everyone's forgotten. That has, or is, getting a completely revamped Battle for Azeroth server. And I was thinking that might be a good one to do. Although I don't really think that many people have particularly happy memories with that expansion. I think I do, but only on the Alliance side. I really didn't like the story that the Horde were presented. It did seem very... yeah, just not great. Not my favourite expansion. But still, I think it would be something good to look into. They've got PR access right now, or public test realm access, in which you can just go in, get what you want, make what you want, and do whatever until I think the end of this month when it opens up, and then that'll go, and I'll start from scratch. But I made a shaman. I haven't used it, but I've made it. And by use it, I mean I haven't, learned how to play it. I just got a character, boosted it to 120, and we went from there, really. Excuse me. Since being back in the UK, I think one of the first things I did was we went to a Sainsbury's for a food shop top-up, And the first things I did was I went to look at some of the beers. I'd taken screenshots and pictures of what beers I had. And I went, all right, cool, where can I find this one? Where can I find this one? And all of the ones that I've tried have been just like, it's nowhere near as good. Beer always tastes better abroad. This is my thing that I'm sticking with here. I'm fairly confident I have done the research. But I'll be back. I'll definitely be back there. Just gotta wait a little bit. I mean, it was realistically a free trip because it was funded by the Shanty Group, and all of the gigs that we go to where we get paid for like weddings and things like that goes towards that travel. So it does kind of... Can I do it more than once? Oh my god, I can. Wow. God, I love finding out things like that. Too late. We got one over there. I'll grab you. That's a big bird. Ooh. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's over there. Bandit Warlord. We'll go and get him sorted whilst we're on our way over. Down we go. We also don't have any updates on our house, which is annoying. It's been 11 or 12 weeks. I've kind of lost track. It's been many, many months. And we've not heard anything back yet. I know we should soon, which would be nice, but it's just... there's still not a lot we can do until we get a date. Just looking at the vulture here. So now we can hand in all of these all at once, which is nice. Why would I not do that one altogether? Right, that. Then a blood antidote. Then hand that in. Beauty. Speak with Asak. I can pop that on. Shining Scorpid Eye. Is that better than this? Marginally better, so that can be sold. With the wands, no, but if we can get a better wand, maybe. Can zoom this in a little bit now that we're not constantly searching for herbs.
Good day to you.
Mac, take it to him.
See you later.
And you, that. Just look how gorgeous this is. So pretty, the landscape. I'm actually, you know what, I'm glad that we went this way and did this in this way. Because I get to experience this almost in its entirety, I think. I don't remember doing this fully. And if we need to do this until 90, I think we will be here for a significant amount of time. Alright, speak with you. Ask about that. Cool. Now, investigate Kartut's tomb. This is the bits that I love the most. Looking inside the tombs. There was obviously Assassin's Creed Origins with the Egyptian theming. I adore that so much, and I love what World of Warcraft have done with it as well. Because it's same but different, isn't it? Okay, investigate. Harrison Jones. Hello, mate. Assist Harrison Jones. Click the powder keg. Watch the dialogue. Assist Harrison on Kartut's tomb. We may have just skipped the entire thing.
You need something?
Premature explosionation. Click 10 ancient tablet fragments. And then click on the elaborate disc over here. Obtain the Sultan staff, then use the elaborate disc to create the shaft of stars. And we'll get that, which may be better. In fact, I think it will be. There we go. And we'll get you like so. The pygmies here, I don't think will stand a chance. Out of 3, that's not bad. Okay, so we are getting imbecile cloth from this as well. I did sell some earlier, like a fool. Maybe able to get that back. kill mangy hyenas, never mind. I just can't read. So I'll get you with that. I'll get you with that. Take you. You. So, do the world a favour. There it is. Nice. Oops. So now we've killed 3, that's good. Oh, and the sound of the rain as well. We could do huge poles here actually. We put our mind to it. Put you there. There. Put that one you there. Put Seed of Corruption there. Update. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. It's another couple of tablets and some more dead hyenas. Speaking of tablets, there's a few more over here. And we need to go and get the Sultan's staff. Already being used, okay, never mind. The rain stopped. That was rather sudden. No matter. I'm sure I'll be meeting Scarf at some point later on. Well, that's all of the fragments done. Kills Sultan Uga. He walks around the area. Oh, on a hyena. Let's do what we almost never do. Get the rider first. There's the staff. Use the elaborate disc to create a staff of the stars. 6 more hyenas. Alright, no problem. Big pools. Let's try big pools here. 1 down there, 1. It's a pygmy. That's a temple scarab. Probably not that good. Sang pygmy. Well, this group of 3 I think will be alright. Also, interestingly, I found an anime that I'm actually kind of into. God, what was it called? I have it open down here actually, hang on. Rising Impact. I'm into the weird niche ones, like Food Wars is my favourite because it's cooking and it gives me ideas for recipes and things like that. It's so broad you can go with it. Rising Impact is golf. It's a kid who finds out that they just want to hit things really far. I've only had 1 episode so far. It's on Netflix, but it's been how do I say it? It's been acquired. A version has been acquired, which has something that I've never seen. Dub titles. They're normal subtitles, but they actually match up with what's being said. Normally. Who's taking damage? Oh. Desert spider. normally with subtitles, you are getting the sub. Yeah, the sub. The Japanese wording being done, but because it's Netflix, they're doing it as dub titles, which is what's actually being said in the dub, which is really cool. It's not something you get very often. Yeah, we're out of combat. Do the world a favor. Cheers. Okay, so now we'll go back to Harrison Jones and turn all these in. There we go.
Can I help you?
Just a tip. There's the shaft of stars and the hood. There's your ornate fragments. Onto something. Accompany Harrison Jones to the Chamber of the Stars. I'm ready, Dr. Jones. Boy, here we go. Stay alert, there's no telling what we'll run into down there. Yeah, I know. Right. Fly down into the cave. There we go. There he is.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Explore the Chamber of Stars. Examine the northern hieroglyphs. Examine the ancient mechanism. Ooh, skeletons. Hello. Lessons from the past. This is Schnott's Scout. Yoink. Get the broken spectacle. Take the spectacles. Wait, could you... Tormented tomb robber. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Germany that made me just go, oh, you know what, there's loads of extra bits and bobs that I want to watch, and I haven't had the time to do. I've tried multiple times to continue on with One Piece. I have tried very hard to get back into it. I got as far as Cake Island, I believe, before I started just... it wasn't I lost interest. I think it's because I moved from London to Cornwall. And London, at least, you get a good hour or so on public transport getting into and out of work. Before...
You need something? See you later.
You get time to watch a couple of episodes, 2, 3, there and back. Usually 2. And it made it easy to follow on. That's how I managed to get as far as I did in the first place. But now I've had a bit more time to not watch stuff, but I have been going through some things here and there. I was watching almost complete with Ted Lasso, actually. I think it was odd. I thought I was watching, this is... God, what's it called? It's the thing with Ryan Reynolds, where they also buy a football club. I can't remember if that was Wrexham. That was it. This is Wrexham. Sorry, just dropped my phone. Maybe it's because it's undead. Maybe not as effective on the undead. That's interesting thought process. Okay, that would explain a lot as well. Yeah. almost finished with season 2 of Ted Lasso, and I've been loving that. Very good show. And then I'm going to start on this anime. There's also a few more. I've been on my list of things to watch for a very long time. Click suspended starlights. They look like balls of light floating near the ground around the area inside the cave. Any indentured protectors near you? Okay, let's keep looking. What was I saying? Ted Lasso, finished that. Anime. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, so there's been a lot of anime that's been on my to-watch list for a very long time. And now that I've got the time for it, I'm thinking, alright, cool, so now I can actually start to watch stuff again. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. There's a baseball ace of diamonds or something like that. So if I kill you, and another one which is based, well, it's a manga. And then it's had a live action thing. Maybe that's it. Go near these. Bring a skelly. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Especially with all the travelling that I've been doing, you know, over the last week, I flew 6 times, visited 6 different countries. Let's see, is that right? Sounds right. Home to Bristol, Bristol to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Bremen, then 4 or 5 days in Bremen, then Bremen to Munich, Munich to Nantes, a 2-hour drive from Nantes to Lorient, and then Lorient for a couple of days, and then Lorient 2-hour drive back to Nantes at 5 in the morning, flight from Nantes to Dublin, Dublin to Bristol, and then Bristol to home. So sizable, you could say. Sizable. Technically it's 6 countries, isn't it? UK, Netherlands, Germany, France, Ireland. That's 5. 6 flights, 5 companies. Companies? Countries. Oh dear. Oh god. I said the beer was good, right? The bread. The bread is so good. I literally... We got back to the UK and I swear I was having like withdrawal symptoms from good bread. So in that time where I bought, you know, the beer that I found, I also got some really nice French sticks. So, yeah, doing well whilst also not doing well, wishing I was back. I never actually went on about the differences between northern and southern Germany. Northern Germany is a lot more bombed out and therefore had a lot of post-war reconstructions. Whereas in the south, there is a lot less of that. It's a lot more Bavarian than you're near the Alps. It's a lot more, for lack of a better word, and I do apologise to the Germans for this because I know it's not the right word. It's more Winter Wonderland. If you've been to London Winter Wonderland and you've seen all the big German things that they have there, like, it's more Oktoberfest. Maybe that'll get me a little bit back. A lot more Oktoberfest. And I really like that aesthetic, I'm not gonna lie. It is... I was kind of... When we got to Bremen, I didn't know the difference between north and south. I was pleasantly surprised by what I saw and what I tasted. But I knew... Oh, you're kidding me. I knew that that wasn't the Germany that I had imagined, you know. So when I saw that there was a difference, and when I also saw that we were heading down to Munich, I was like, oh shit, no, this could be a good opportunity. We had a 4-hour layover in Munich, and I tell you what, they've got a wonderful airport, but we could not get any further than that without the risk of missing our flight. And obviously if we missed that, we'd miss a lot of other connections. So I vowed that I would be back. Oh, come on, one of these must do it. You. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna look up all things. You can fly from Nuki as well, which is near me. It's only for summer, but it's a good idea, and it's something that I'm definitely looking into. Let's see.
Greetings.
Let's hand these in. There's your piece of rope. There's your light of the stars. Speak to Harrison Jones in the Chamber of the Stars. What can I do to help?
For the Alliance.
We don't want you getting hurt. That's bold of you, mate, considering. Where are we going, mate? Stay out of Harrison's way or fly above him. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, my giddy aunt. He's got legs on him, he has. It's up on his shoulder. And now he's on his head. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Well done.
Can I help you?
Okay, talk about bringing the house down, yeah. Because I have the Orb of the Morning Star, the Orb of the Evening Star, the Orb of the North Star, and the Orb of the Shooting Star. Get the orbs. Good. Kill amethyst scarabs. Oh dear. We only used to kill 5. Whoops. Let's get these guys whilst we're here, so they're all inside the different heads, I think. That's what just happened there. Lovely. Right, okay. Run away from here. We're still in combat with something, aren't we? Ah, jeez. Sapphire scarab slain, right? You. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're sticking on you. Yeah. So it is just the undead that corruption does not enjoy. Okay. Orb of the Evening Star. We do have some. Oh, we do. Argonite Cluster. Nice. And a 3 days of premium. Oh, shit. Okay, that's actually pretty fucking good. Do I... Okay, so it lasts for 4 days. 4 weeks, even. You got that in there as well. 10 Veiled Argonite. That's better in almost every way, apart from the Prismatic Socket. I will pop that on. As soon as I'm not in combat with anybody, but 3 days worth of premium, that's great. Does mean we'll be able to blast through this, but it does mean I'd need to get clever in how it's done. So I'd need to do some more recording during the week. Oh yeah, this is... Never thought it would take this much. I tell you what, let's try the... Still, yeah, okay. You know what, fine. Ah, shit. I'm just making sure that I'm not still in combat after this. I was going to say that's my haste kicking in, definitely. There we go. Okay. Am I still in combat? Yes, apparently. You have Shroud of Gold. This will reflect. Ah, shit. Nice. Oh, damn it. That's all the orbs. Okay. Turquoise scarabs. Somewhere. There's also something still taking damage over there. We'll go and have a look and see if that is, in fact, what is causing all the hullabaloo. You. It is. A done evil. Well, it's not what is causing it. That's okay. Oh yeah, I can get rid of a few of these quests as well, can't I? You know what I'll do? I will sack that off.
Hey there.
Go here after the fall. Use the orbs of the stars near the mechanism of the chamber of the stars. We'll get the eye of the stars.
Be careful.
Beauty. We will clear Better Off Dread. Heroes called Dreadways, a father's footsteps, and a flash of bronze. Yeah. There we go. And then... That's roughly where it was. Use the orb of the stars here. Teleport might do it.
Can I help you?
No? Oh, Jesus, we're way out on time. Okay. Turn in impending retribution. Ugh, right. You know what? We will leave it right here. We'll sit out here with Harrison Jones in the rain. And we'll leave everything. Thank you very much for rocking up. I won't be able to change this because I'm in combat, but thank you. Take care. Stay safe. We're definitely going to use this bad boy within the next couple of days and get some grinding going. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.